Welcome back, everyone. It's me, Justin the Jokester. Comedian Martin Mull once said, "Show business is just like high school, except you get paid." So for those of you who are young at heart, we are going to be talking today to comedian and actor Bob Greenberg about career options in entertainment. Bob is a showbiz veteran. He's been on stand-up, stage, screen, even the circus. Originally, as a kid growing up, Bob wanted to be a cartoonist, but he was also drawn to performing.
In 4th and 5th grade, I did perform in assembly shows and variety shows, and I was very funny.
For those of you that want a job in entertainment, here are some good news, bad news numbers for you. Good news is, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average median pay for an actor in 2020 was $21.88 an hour. That's not bad. It's also expected that job opportunities for actors will increase by 3% from 2019 to 2029. It's about the same as other fields. Bad news is, there aren't that many job opportunities for actors in the first place. In the state of New York, for example, for every 1,000 jobs there are, 0.67 of them are for actors. That is not even one full job per 1,000. Oh my gosh, that's so small. My body just built an immunity to it. If you want to act, get yourself out there. Make sure the people in show business know you're available. And there are several great options for doing this.
But the key is, I would say, Ray education. It's great if you could go to NYU and take their drama school. That's fantastic. You will go on a good track, if you know, that way. But if you were to leave high school and just want to pursue acting, there's, with Actors Access Online, casting networks, you can navigate that path as well. And, you know, there are YouTube stars. There are people that just came up through YouTube. How did they do it? So check them out if you want to go that route.
Bob also recommends snail mail as a special way to get an agent's attention.
Although I will tell you, I think getting things in the mail, hard copy in the mail, stands out because so many people are doing online.
Persistence is another great way to forge a career for yourself as an actor. That's how Bob got his last acting gig in a movie called Tango Shalom.
Yeah, well, I saw this part that I had read in Actors Access. I submitted. I accepted an audition. There was a terrible snowstorm. They canceled the audition. Didn't hear a thing.
A year passed. Bob hadn't heard anything back, but he didn't give up.
So I had followed up. I didn't just say, "Oh, well, I did the reading. They should have called me." You know, heck with them. No, I followed up because they didn't have somebody, and I booked the film. And you know, you have. That's what it's about. You know, you have to just keep doing it.
What do you think? Maybe I could be a stand-up comedian too. Hey, you guys are still in school. You'll get this one. What do a school and a plant have in common? STEM! Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. But you never know until you try. Bob found out on accident during an improv class that he could do stand-up too. In the mid-'80s, there was a huge charity event called Hands Across America, where millions of Americans held hands to form a human chain across the country.
And I made some joke between the improv games and stuff, just to kill time. They'd say, "Bob, tell a joke, do something," you know. And what was my joke? It was, well, you know, I sleep pretty late. So I wonder if I join the group late, will somebody in Albuquerque have to make a step to the left? And a week later, a comedian who was there, we had comedians too, told the joke. I didn't witness it. And another improviser came running out, "Hey, Bob, this guy took your joke, you know?" And so I said, "What?" You know, and then I realized, oh, I could do stand-up too, because people were taking my material.
About 5 pounds. No, I wasn't. Just kidding, Bob. Make him laugh. Am I right? Anyways, if you can't immediately find yourself an acting gig, you can still get film work, like as a PA, that's a production assistant, or as a videographer. But if you want to act, then just act. Do open mics, poetry readings, write your own monologues. Just get out there and show people what you can do. Here's Bob with another great idea.
And Stan Laurel said the same thing too. When back in the '60s, when young folks would ask him, he felt you should, go to a regional theater. I've done summer stock, it's called. You find a theater in Akron or North Carolina where they do multiple plays, and get into the company if you can. And then one play you're the doctor, one play you're the gangster, and the audience tells you. And this happens in stand-up too. The audience will react to you, and oh, I do a great doctor, or I'm a bad person, or I'm a great villain, I'm old and getting older every minute. Life is hard, and I am living proof. I can stand here singing songs of all my troubles, but check your ticket, this is not Fiddler on the Roof.
And one last bit of advice from our friend Bob.
If you want to do it and you love doing it, you'll always be a success. It doesn't matter if you're performing at the West End Cafe for 12 people, or if you're on Broadway for 1,200 people. If you love doing it, you'll be good and you'll be a success.
And if you can make him laugh and earn a good living at it too, good for you. But unless and until then, remember what Bob and I said. Be funny, be persistent, but be wise and realistic too. Make him laugh. That was not scripted.